Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So today we have a new message from Spirit for you guys, but before we get into today's reading, I do want to give a big thank you to Psychic Source for kindly sponsoring today's video. One thing I've learned over the years is that success isn't always about doing more, but sometimes it's about getting clear on what direction you're actually supposed to be moving in. That's why I'm happy to introduce you guys today to my sponsor, Psychic Source. Psychic Source has been around for over 35 years and is one of the most trusted online platforms for connecting with experienced advisors and psychics who have helped thousands of people with their accurate predictions. My experience with Psychic Source has been amazing every single time, and I've had some very accurate readings with their advisors. Yonka is one of their psychics who I've used personally for my career, and she has helped me so much when it comes to my business. Her predictions have been very accurate for me each time, and what I appreciate the most is how specific and practical her guidance was. Rather than giving vague advice, she was able to truly identify the areas I needed to focus on and provide clear direction on what are my next steps when it comes to achieving my goals. I would personally recommend for you to try a couple of their advisors until you find the perfect match, because every psychic has a different style of reading. Psychic Source also has a very helpful tool to match you with your perfect reader depending on what you're looking for, which is how I found Yonka. So if you have been feeling uncertain lately about the next steps in your life, whether that's in your career, relationships, personal growth, or manifestations, Psychic Source can help you get the answers you have been looking for. You guys can visit the link in the description box or in the pinned comment, and they're also offering you an amazing deal where you can get up to 40 minutes for under $20. This is a good opportunity for you to explore and try different advisors to see which one you resonate with the most. And once again, thank you so much to Psychic Source for kindly sponsoring today's video. So now let's get into your message for today, and let's see, what do you need to hear in this time? What would Spirit like to communicate to you? Let's see, Spirit, what is the message for this person who's finding this reading in this time of their life? Okay, we have already a lot of cards coming out for you. So what I'm seeing at first is like, I'm seeing a person staring off at the distance, and I'm hearing don't look back. That's the first thing that's coming to me, is Spirit is saying don't look back on what could have been, or maybe what you feel like you missed out on. That's very specific, because there's something about what's coming in next being way better than what you may feel like you missed out on. I'm also seeing like somebody being very worried about timing. I'm hearing timing, and someone is worried of running out of time. Someone feels like they're very behind. You could feel like there has been a very significant delay, and now there's like this need to catch up on lost time, or like make up for lost time. But what I'm hearing, it's like you don't need to make up for the lost time. It's gonna make up for itself. So that's an interesting message. Let's see the cards. We have the King of Cups. We also have the Four of Wands, and we have the Empress. Ooh, I'm seeing a rise here. I'm seeing a rise. And I'm seeing rewards. Rewards for not choosing the easy way out in a situation. Yeah. So whatever comes next in your life feels like it's going to be quite rewarding. And it feels like you're starting to build a very stable life for yourself. That's something that I want to say. I feel like whatever comes next out of your life, it feels like it's coming out of true alignment. And I see someone starting to build a life out of love and out of pure intention. And this is why you're becoming so magnetic in the sign with the Empress. I'm also seeing about the road opening up for you ahead. So the Chariot is on the bottom of the deck. And to me, this is saying that something about your path moving forward is opening up. And it's actually looking very bright. It's looking very positive. I'm hearing from Spirit, your road ahead looks very bright. It looks very positive. Something that is going to be of important guidance for you in this time of your life is to don't look back, because I just hear like whatever is coming next is way better than maybe what you feel like you have missed out on or what you feel like you've missed out on. I think I just said the same thing, but I'm not sure. When I'm channeling, sometimes like my thoughts are just all over the place. But I'm hearing don't look back. Whatever you do, no matter what you do, don't look back. It's maybe there is also like this anxious feeling within you, or just like feeling slightly scared. But I feel like you're ready to take a leap of faith or like give into something out of true love. It's like you love what you're doing, or you love the life that you're going to start to build. I'm also hearing there's something about possibility for relocation here, or relocating somewhere. Like I feel like someone is kind of ready to start a new life in a sense. Like I see that you're starting over a new life, I wouldn't even say like, I guess a chapter, but this feels like way bigger than just a chapter. Like it feels way bigger than just a phase. Like I see someone like sort of like relocating and wanting to like start over in a new environment, in a new place, because something about you has changed so much. I feel like you've grown to be a different person. You've evolved to be a different person than maybe what you used to be like a year ago, or maybe even 5 years ago, right? There's like such vast difference between who you used to be before and who you are right now. So in this time of your life, you're kind of feeling called to like start over in some, like you could be feeling like there's just multiple things in your life right now where you just want to like start over. Maybe it's like move somewhere new, maybe start a new job, maybe it's make like a rebranding for some of you is what I'm hearing. But I feel like you've allowed your soul to evolve and grow, and listen to its guidance is what Spirit is saying. So I just opened up the deck and we do have the Hanged Man here. So let's see, what is this about? Ooh, the Hanged Man, the Two of Wands, and we also have the King of Swords. I'm hearing be curious also with this Page of Cups. Like there is a lot of room for you right now to grow and to expand. And I feel like you have been in this hanging position for such a long time, right? So there is some kind of delay here. I'm not going to lie. It does feel like through the cards, I am seeing there has been like a significant delay with you and a specific situation in your life. And this could do with maybe like feeling like you're not able to grow. Maybe you're not able to expand. Maybe you're not able to relocate. But I do sense like there has been a significant delay when it comes to your life and your situation, when it comes to moving forward in your life as well. Now, I do want to say that every delay serves its purpose, okay? So there is also this message of maybe this delay served you a purpose. And with the King of Swords showing up, to me, this is giving an energy that you're done with the delay. Sometimes it's really easy to get comfortable in that position, but I feel like you need to identify when it's time to cut it out. Because you can no longer wait on this change. I feel like there has been also like maybe you have been putting something off. There's a motorcycle, so it's time for you to move. I feel like I'm kind of getting like it's time for you to pack and to go. It's time for you to pick up things and go. Because there has been also like delay from your end. It's not just like delay from the universe, but I also feel there has been some delay because of you, because of being inactive or being too passive, not taking certain action, or just waiting on the right time for something. And I feel like this time of your life is calling you to be more strict with yourself, to not procrastinate as well. I feel like someone could have been also like procrastinating movement, procrastinating action, procrastinating a relocation that they knew they wanted to or needed to make a long time ago. And again, like every delay, it doesn't feel like this delay is harming you in any way though, because I feel like it has helped you shape your perspective. So that's also the thing with the Hangman. that this delay in the sitting position, it's not there to punish you, but it's there to help you shape your perspective. So I feel like how this delay has served you is you could have gotten way sharper, right? With the King of Swords, like you could have gotten way sharper, way more clear about a specific vision in your life, about maybe the action that you need to take moving forward, or just like gathering information, gathering knowledge, which can all pile up and help you sort of like exhilarate yourself. I hope that's a word, but that's what I'm hearing. It's like, I feel like right now you have a specific perspective where even if you feel like you're behind, you can still make something happen in a shorter amount of time than if it was somebody who is just completely starting this, because it feels like you're not starting from zero, but maybe there is like experience, or there is knowledge here, or there is a very profound perspective, right? Like I mentioned in the beginning, I feel like sometimes it's not about doing more and working harder, but it's about having the clear vision, like knowing what exactly you're supposed to do and doing exactly that. So this is something that I feel like this delay has served you with. It's like it has helped you shape your perspective in some aspect, or it has helped you, gain the specific information that you need in order to move forward. So let's get some tea leaves for you and let's see what is coming in for you. Ooh. Wow, so we're seeing that you're stepping in a very prosperous spirit of your life. Know that you're on the road to success. I feel like, yeah, we also have the arrow. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So Spirit wants to reassure you. So maybe it's about money, maybe it's about wealth. I feel like Spirit wants to reassure you here that you're on the right path right now. You're doing the right thing. You're pursuing alignment, I want to say. When it comes to the path you've chosen in your life, it's not wrong. And I feel like the best way I can explain this is maybe, I don't know, you've chosen to be a business owner, and until now you haven't seen the money coming in, but it doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. It's just you're finding your way into this path, right? You're figuring it out how to do it. And so I feel like you're on the right path, and in this time, something about you has become very specific. I want to say like you either have a very specific vision, or there has been a lot of mental clarity on what exactly you need to do in order to gain money, in order to maybe expand when it comes to money. Now, this money can help you do many things as well. Like I feel like for some of you, it might help you fund something. It might help you explore a different part of the world. It might help you reach a specific status you're looking for, but you're clearly entering the spirit of prosperity and abundance. Okay. Now, we also have family wishes come true, which is making me feel like you have been needing to work through many limiting beliefs coming from your family. I'm hearing it starts with you. So there's some kind of like new cycle within your family lineage that is starting with you. And this message just like keeps coming up in my readings, but maybe it's very relevant on a collective level for some souls out there who have been, the chosen one, the awakened one, the one who was able to say no to a specific pattern, which was also very easy for you to repeat. Especially, the way that we are raised in this world, it's very difficult to see that as something wrong when it's your nature. If it's like the only thing that you know, how do you know if there is something better or something worse? So I feel like something in you, though, maybe had the feeling this is not right, or it shouldn't be this way regarding some aspect. So it does kind of feel like you had this kind of moment in your life where you came to this realization, like you want to build wealth, you want to live a wealthy, purposeful, aligned life and not fall into some kind of pattern. So we have the camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. So I feel like with this card, it really shows like your perseverance on this journey. And yes, it wasn't the easiest thing for you, but again, you persevered even through the delay. I feel like you persevered even through the time where it really felt so impossible for you. Like that vision that you had, it felt so impossible and like this can never happen for me. But maybe you're reaching a point of your journey where the possibility seems either present or at least more hopeful than before. You know, it's gonna find you in a different time of your life, but I feel like many of you are kind of getting to this point where you're understanding that sometimes in life you have to keep going and it's the only option. You know, I'm getting like, you're not always gonna know what you're supposed to do, but if you're at least doing something, you're more likely to find out what you need to do, right? But if you're just sitting back and doing nothing, you're never gonna find out. And in fact, you're gonna remain stuck there forever. But if you at least try whatever it is, and even if you fail, and even if it doesn't work, if you continue, it is bound to lead somewhere. So no matter how impossible something felt, I feel like you're reaching a point where it's kind of starting to feel possible for you. We have recognition, reward for merit with the basket. Yeah, you see, so if you like persevere through the problems, there is recognition, there is rewards, there is the basket, right? It's really showing that in life, sometimes we just have to persevere. Like, even if we don't know what we need to do, the best thing we can do is the best thing we can do at that time. And we have the key. Successful outcome to your problem. So there is some kind of, wow, like persevering, you will overcome problems. I feel like I should have placed the cards like this. Successful outcome to your problems. And then there's like the recognition, right? So this is also telling me where you are currently on your journey. I feel like you're in that period where you're coming out of the delay. You're coming out of the persevering stage. You're coming out, you know, that stage where you needed to walk with a lot of surrender, I want to say. And maybe it was very scary for some of you. Like, I feel like this is a very vulnerable thing to do. But in the end, you knew what you were chosen for and you didn't step down from that, which is very important and it's very powerful. So Spirit wants to say there is recognition here for you. But I'm seeing that someone is like on the verge of like expansion in their life. This is maybe something that started this year for you is what I'm hearing, or maybe this year felt very different for you. Maybe it was a very spiritual year. It was a very like eye-opening year. What else do you need to know right now? Oh, okay, we have a card flying. Ooh, the Knight. Confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, fighting spirit, persevering. Yeah, there's a lot of perseverance here. Honor, determination, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, champion of a cause. So with that motorcycle, that also came in, you could be a life path number 1. But with that motorcycle that came in, it seems like there is something significant that you're taking action towards. And I want to say Leo season could be significant for you. Month of August, we do have the Leo sign here. That's the Leo sign, right? I hope I'm not wrong. But yeah, I'm getting like there is something maybe about August that's building up. It feels like the action that you're taking right now might be very relevant in the month of August, if you're seeing this when I'm posting it. But I see something that you're doing, like there is some kind of action you're creating right now that is going to have a big impact on your life and your future. Because clearly you're not waiting anymore, right? Clearly you're not in this stagnant energy, because there has been like this situation where prior you felt like there are no opportunities for you maybe, but now you're starting to see the opportunities. Now you're starting to see maybe a way towards something, like maybe some steps are becoming more visible to you on what you can do, or someone's vision has just become extremely clear, like they know exactly what they need to do. Okay, I'm gonna get your one last card. from this angel deck to see if there is anything else that you need to know right now. Number 5, I'm adaptable. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. So I feel like this is something that maybe happened for you. Like maybe there was like an unexpected period in your life where there were just like a lot of these things maybe thrown at you. It's kind of felt like you were exiting a bit of like a curveball, I want to say. Like maybe recently you thought that something was going to go really smooth, but there was like this unexpected curveball, right? This is maybe also the delay. Something about this though, I feel like is teaching you a lot, or you're gaining a lot of wisdom from all of these experiences. And I feel like you're kind of like in that stage where you have adapted to whatever circumstances you're in, and you kind of know what to do moving forward. There's a lot more braveness from you, a lot more boldness in what you're doing and how you're pursuing things. But I feel like you've had to be adaptable recently. Like you really had to, just like adapt to the certain unexpected changes maybe in your plans, or changes in the way, in the timing also of how things happen. But the number 5 is also about changes and evolution. So I do feel like that adaptability is helping you a lot here. Anything else that you need to know? I feel like I should take one more angel card. I was debating, should I do it, should I not do it? But I kind of feel like we need some kind of like more of a conclusion to this message. Anything else? Let's see your last card. I'm a pioneer. Yeah, so independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You're extremely capable in life and work and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. So maybe there was like a big risk that you took that turned out to be a bit more maybe of a risk than you thought it was going to be. Or maybe you took upon something in your life that turned out to be bigger than what you expected it to be. This is maybe like the curveball, like something that should have been more easy, either took way too much time or way too much effort out of you, which you didn't expect. But I feel like there is like this pioneering spirit in you that just doesn't want to quit, no matter what happens. You just adapt, right? And I feel like that's like a very genuinely good advice for someone, is to don't react to certain curveballs in life. Like they can happen, right? But it's how you deal with them, and it's how you pursue those moments. It shouldn't be that you all of a sudden feel like everything is going upside down and nothing is going to work. It's like adapt to that. Adapt to what's happening. Changes of plans can happen, but also be open. Like, what if this is exactly the thing that's leading to a better outcome for you? Sometimes, and this is something that I was proven very recently, so I've learned this lesson very freshly in my life, and I can say that sometimes we may want something and we may think that something is the best thing for us, but there could be something completely different that's way better and resonates so much with you that you're not aware of it. So I've become definitely more open myself to also like, if some things don't go the way that I want them to go exactly, doesn't mean that they're not going to happen later in life, or it doesn't mean that there isn't something better, right? So that's something that maybe can give you a peace of mind at this time. But I feel like this is where I'm going to end your message for today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.